These temporary electronic tattoos can measure your brain activity. Non-invasive brain imaging is usually handled with electrodes, sticky gels, and wires. It's an ugly, uncomfortable, and time-consuming setup, but scientists have now developed a potential upgrade in the form of temporary electronic tattoos. These e-tattoos work through liquid ink printed on the scalp. In a new study, they were shown to be as accurate as a convenient electroencephalography EEG methods, which, while being much easier to configure, even better, they can work through hair as long as it's short. And according to the researchers who developed the ink from the University of Texas at Austin and the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, this new technique promises advances in patients monitoring and disease diagnosis. Our innovations in sensor design, biocompatible ink, and high-speed printing pave the way for future on-body manufacturing of electronic tattoo sensors with broad applications both within and beyond clinical settings, says electrical engineer Nanshu from the University of Texas at Austin. The researchers say their new approach is more comfortable for the subject, lasts longer without any signal degradation, and is more precise in the data it collects. Made of conductive polymers, the e-tattoos are sprayed directly on the head using custom inkjet printer. Having previously been used to measure muscle fatigue and heart rate, these e-tattoos have now been shown to work for brain activity too, with specially designed algorithms able to figure out where on the scalp they should be placed. And further innovations came in the application of the e-ink to replace part of the wiring in a standard EEG. The researchers were able to use shorter conventional wires to transmit the connection data back to a recording device. This tweak allowed the printed wires to conduct signals without picking up new signals along the way, says materials scientist Ji-Min He from UCLA. And as always, there's more work to be done. Next, the team behind the e-tattoos wants to develop a way of embedding wireless transmission capabilities into the printed e-ink patches, as well as getting their tech working with a broader range of hairstyles and hair types. Eventually, the e-tattoos could also be used for the basis of brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, say the researchers, not just reading brain activity, but trying to interpret it and use it to trigger actions. As with EEGs, the current setup for BCIs are bulky and difficult to manage, and if the current tech could be replaced with something based on e-tattoos, it could potentially become accessible to a much wider group of people. Our study can potentially revolutionize the way non-invasive brain-computer interfaces devices are designed, says neuroengineer Jose Milan from the University of Texas at Austin. And this was published in Cell Biomaterials. It's on Science Alert by David Neild. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.